Alright, hey, what's up guys? My name is Deadeye. I'm going to be making kind of a how to learn a combo one-on-one for beginner fighting game players. So, I'm going to be using Marvel Infinite as an example for this, however this can be applied to pretty much any fighting game. I'm going to be using Dante because his combos can seem very overwhelming and flashy, and they are flashy, but they can be really simplified so you don't get overwhelmed and you kind of see how easy it can really be to break down a combo and learn exactly what makes it tick. So that's what we're going to do here today. I'm going to go ahead and play this combo I have recorded here for you, and then we're going to break it down together and figure out how do we learn this combo and how do we make it easier during the process. So let me go ahead and play the combo here for you. So that's the basic idea. So how do we learn this combo? So what I'll do, especially if I'm learning from like a video or something like that, I will look at the combo, kind of pick apart the little pieces that make up the combo as a whole, and then I will learn each individual piece on its own, if that makes sense. So for this combo, for example, I see a piece here, I see a piece here, see another piece right here, and then the last piece is here. So I see 4 pieces in total. So how would I break that down? So the combo starts like that. I view that as the first piece. You can even break it down simpler than that. You can break that down into 2 pieces. So I know that's starting with crouch light kick and 2 standing heavy kick. You can do 2 hits, you can do all 4, you can do 1, it really doesn't matter. So I will just do this until this makes sense to me. Like, this is in my muscle memory, I'm not dropping this, and my brain is kind of just getting used to it. I'm building the muscle memory, my hands are remembering how to do it without me having to consciously be like, okay, I hit this button, and then I hit this button, and it just comes out naturally. So, after that, I know the next part is Stinger. And that is just forward heavy punch, and then heavy punch again for the million stabs. So I'll just throw that together. And I'll just do this again until it becomes natural. I messed it up real quick. And then I'll throw in the volcano, which is down, down, heavy punch. And I know that is the first part. So that's the first part. I've got this down, right? Let's just say I've been practicing this for maybe 10 minutes, and I've got this down pat. Like, I could do it 10 times in a row. I'll normally test myself. I'll be like, can I do this 5 times in a row? And once I can do it 5 times in a row, I move on for now. If I get stuck on it later, I'll come back and I'll hammer it back in. So I know the next part is that, which is volcano, and you can jump cancel that. And heavy punch, air dash heavy punch, up, jump cancel, heavy punch, hammer, which is quarter circle forward, light punch. So I know that this is the next part, so I will just, again, instead of trying to throw it into what I already know, I will look at this individually and be like, okay, here's the next part, let me get the muscle memory for this, as I mess it up. Okay, cool. And then maybe, once I have that down, then I'll throw it in. And from there, let's say I've been practicing and I have both those pieces down. Now what's the next piece? The next piece is after the hammer. It is that, I believe. So, for that, you can, the beauty of Marvel Infinite is you can kind of OTG with whatever you want. But I'm choosing to do heavy kick because it's a really big button, comes out pretty quick, and hits everything. So how I would practice this is I would launch, go into the hammer, and then practice the dash up heavy kick. Into launch. And I won't chase it. So I will just, oops. And I will just let that chill. I will just sit there and just do this. I won't go for the jump cancel. I will just do this until it feels good. And then once I have that down, I'll throw in the rest of it, which is heavy punch, and then quarter circle forward heavy kick. I'm not sure what the move is called, dive kick, whatever. And then I'm on to the final part. What I might do before that, just to see if my brain has kind of kept everything together, I will throw everything in. Cool. So now I can do everything. Let's say, for example, and this will happen once you start to throw pieces together. This is something that might happen. Let's say now all of a sudden I'm stuck here, and I mess up like that. So then what I do, if I pick apart the piece that I messed up, go back to that piece, isolate it again, and hammer it back in. That was not a pen. That was not a pun. I promise. I will hammer it back in until everything just works. And then I'll go back. And I'll just do that until it feels natural. Now for this next part, this is Marvel Dante specific. So there's the volcano, right? We used that earlier in the combo. You can cancel it by hitting, or rather it's a follow-up, less than a cancel, by hitting heavy punch again. And you can actually do this before they hit the ground. So basically, a way to practice this to get the timing is I'll just do that. And I'll just do this until I get the timing right. And what I will do to end that, oops, before the ground spike happens, because that does do a hard knockdown, not a ground bounce, I will just cancel on the super. So once you have all those pieces, you just put them together. You find the pieces that give you trouble, you isolate those as you're learning the combo. Maybe drill this for like half an hour a day. In my opinion, doing combo drills for half an hour a day is way more beneficial than playing for like 3 hours on Monday and then practicing for like 2 hours on Thursday. Your brain isn't going to retain as much and you're actually going to overwork it. And you're actually going to have diminishing returns. So what you should do instead is just 30 minutes to an hour a day. Try to get in as consistently as you can, because that's going to build that muscle memory, and it's going to make it to where everything just feels natural and you don't have to think about it. You can do cool shit like this and look cool and do Dante stuff. And eventually it'll all come together. You will be amazed how quickly you will pick it up, just by simplifying everything as much as possible and just hammering in those little bits and pieces and practicing a little bit a day. So that's going to be the how to learn a combo portion of this whole fighting game 101 thing that I'm going to start doing. I'm also going to do some Marvel specific videos. What other couple of videos I have in mind are how to use training mode efficiently. So how to kind of finagle and play with all the different settings to kind of practice to your best ability and get the most out of it. Determining team synergy for Marvel, so kind of just determining like what makes this team good, or how do I tell if this team is good, and if I think they're good, what about it makes it good. So stuff like that. How to mix up, which can be applied to Marvel or any game, and how to think about defense. That'll probably be mostly Marvel specific, but that can probably also be applied to most things. This is the first time I made something like this, so please give me feedback. Let me know how I did. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. If you have anything that helps you learn, please leave it in the comments as well. We can discuss, kind of exchange ideas. Hopefully this helps some of the newbies out there, so you can get over the hump of learning fighting games, because it is definitely tough at first. But thank you very much for watching, and hope everybody has a great day. Peace.